Sarah. Today I am filming this super fun diamond liner tutorial. The lighting for this is not doing it justice at all. It's so sparkly and so beautiful. But I was inspired by Nikki Tutorials and Belle Jordan, and they were inspired by the original artists, who are BLVCK Barbie and Miss_Artistry. So I will link all of the artists that I just mentioned down below because all their work is amazing. So I had so much fun doing this. I wish I could wear a diamond liner every day because, you know, like, I love glitter, but adding glitter and diamonds is like bringing it to a whole nother level. So if you guys want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. Okay, so first I kind of skipped out on eyeshadow primer today. I was being lazy and I just wanted everything to be really even. So I'm actually using my Tarte Shape Tape, and this is in the shade Light Sand. And I'm just going to use this as my eyeshadow base for today. Just making sure this guy is nice and concealed. I don't know why my eyelid's a guy all of a sudden, but, you know, whatever. Alright, and as you guys can tell, I already have foundation, concealer, and some bronzer on. I am using the Tarteist Pro palette today. You guys have seen me use this before, but it's like one of my all-time favorite eyeshadow palettes. So to start off the eyeshadow, we are going to set that concealer that we placed down. So I'm going to be using the shades Classic and Vintage. And one is just like a cream color and the other one's like a white color. So I'm just going to use a fluffy shader brush and just mix the two together, top off the excess, and set that down. This will not only neutralize the eye and set the base, but it will also make the eyeshadows that we place down much more vivid. So I'm just setting all the way up to the brow bone with it, making sure to get in the crease. So next we are going to take the shade Bold, which is this slightly warm medium brown color. And I am going to be taking my Urban Decay Smoky Crease brush, and we are just going to blend that in the crease. So I'm keeping the most amount of product on the outer part of my crease, and then when I have less product, I'm bringing it all the way in. Then I'm also going to apply this to the outer corner. Just blend it inwards. Okay, and then once I am happy with that, we are going to go in with the color Edgy, and it's this warm chocolate brown color, and my Urban Decay Pro Smoky Smudger brush. And I'm just going to keep this on the very outer part of my crease, just to add a little bit of depth and in the outer V. I'm honestly using such a light hand with this though, because I don't want to make this look really dark. And then I'll just take the fluffy blending brush again and then just blend that out. So next we're going to do a cut crease. So I'm going to again take my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I am actually going to be taking a flat concealer brush, and we are going to carve out our half cut crease. So I'm just going to take a little bit of concealer. You don't want a lot because too much will just make a huge giant mess. You can always go back in with more. And then just starting from the inner corner. And you want to do this slowly. There's no rush here. And then just blend that over the rest of the lid, and then about halfway. So there we go. So you can see we just have like a really clean, nice lid space there. And we can pack color on there and it'll show up really vibrant, and it's just really nice and clean now. So we are going to pack the shade Vintage over that, which is the more stark white shade, just for like that added brightness. So this time I'm actually going to take a flat shader brush, and I'm going to take a MAC 239. And we are just going to tap off the excess because we don't want it everywhere. And we're just going to pack this on top of the concealer. So you can see that's just like really nice and bright. And then because we have like the half and half now on our lid, like with color, we obviously want to blend out those harsh edges. So I'm going to take a little bit more of our original crease color, which was bold, and just on our fluffy brush again. And I'm going to focus the most product on the outer corner. And then I am going to slowly and gently dab over the line between the white and the brown, just to create that gradient. And then again, if you feel necessary, go over with the white brush again, and then just dab over that center line again. And then just keep doing that till you feel like you have the desired gradient, because we don't, like I said, you don't want a harsh like half lid white, half lid brown. Okay, and then just to add a little bit more definition in the outer corner again, I'm going to take the Smoky Smudger brush and then the same edgy shade and just re-add this just to the very outer corner and outer crease. And then we're going to go in with our blending brush and just very gently blend that out. I just like to use really tiny circular motions, kind of staying in the same spot. Perfect. So once we have that all ready to go, I'm going to take a makeup wipe and I'm just going to wrap my finger in it and use my nail to carve out from the outer corner to the brow, just a clean, sharp line there. Alright, so I cleaned up that outer edge, and now we're finished with the eyeshadow for right now. It was pretty easy. We are going to do the liner part, which is the hardest part of the look, if you ask me, because I suck at winged liner. But you know, practice makes perfect. So today I'm using the NYX White Liquid Liner. I still haven't found a white liquid liner that like I'm obsessed with, so if you have any recommendations, comment that down below. Because this one's good, but it's a little bit cracky still. It's not the all-time best liquid liner, if you ask me. But anyways, so as you can tell on this eye, it's quite a bit dramatic and like quite a big wing, because the diamonds that we are using, or that I'm using, are pretty big. So your liner has to be thick enough so that your diamonds go over top of it, if that's, or within the liner, if that makes any sense. Okay, so as you can see, it looks pretty crazy and dramatic. My lashes also look crazy because there is liquid liner all over them that's white. Okay, now we are actually going to do another step before we do the crystals. So I took some loose glitter. So I have a iridescent white glitter here, and it has like a green pink undertone or reflect, and then I have a white glitter here, but it has a blue reflect. So I actually used both of them, and I used some of my Lit Cosmetics glitter adhesive, and I just layered that over top of the eyeliner just because there is breaks between the crystals, so where those breaks are, it's still sparkly. So we got maximum amount of sparkliness here. Okay, and I'm actually just using this angled brush. If I had a smaller, more precise brush, like liner brush, I would, but none of them are clean right now, and last time I tried to clean one, it didn't work out, and there was still a little tint of black in it, and it made the liner gray. So I'm making sure I got a totally clean brush. So I'm just going to dip my brush in the Lit Cosmetics glitter glue and then into the glitter. And then I'm just going to layer this over the white liner. If you had like the Urban Decay glitter liners, like the distortion one, that would be perfect for this. It would eliminate the mess factor, but I don't have that, so I'm now going to go in with the blue Reflect one. These lights wash out all the glitter, which makes me really sad. Okay, can you see that? I don't think so. Which makes me so sad because it looks really nice in person. So now for the fun but somewhat frustrating part. I'm not going to lie to you guys, but it's also because I'm really bad with tweezers. We are going to do the diamond part now. So I'm using Swarovski crystals, and these are the iridescent ones, and they are, what's the size of them? 3 millimeters, and then I made sure I got the flat back ones so that I could stick them down. You can't really, hold on. There we go. Can you see? You really can't see how pretty they are. So I found the easiest way to apply these is actually applying the lash glue to my eye first and then placing these on top. When I was trying to place the lash glue on the back of them, it was like sticking to me and to the chair. It was everywhere, okay? So I'm going to be using the House of Lashes lash glue. You can use Duo, you can use whatever lash glue you like. And we're just going to line our eyes with them. So I just apply lash glue to where I'm going to apply the diamond, just because if it dries too much, then you have to go back in, and too many layers could be a problem, I feel like. You are going to want to keep the diamonds as close to each other as possible. And when you get above your lash, like I did the outer two first, when you get above your lash, you're going to want to leave a small gap so that you can apply fake lashes. Obviously, you don't have to apply fake lashes. I just think that it really makes the look. So just leave a little bit of a gap for your lash strip. So for today, I'm going to be using the Marc Jacobs Air Blush, and this is in Lines in Last Night. And it's like a coral peachy color. And taking my It Cosmetics blush brush, and I'm just going to sweep it through the whole product, and then smile. And for highlight today, I am going to be using the Makeup Forever Starlit Powder, and this is in the shade 13, which is Iridescent Pearl. Woo! Okay, and I'm going to highlight my brow bone using the same highlight. And then a little bit on the inner corners. Okay, and I am going to apply my lashes. So today I am using velour lashes in Wispy Sweet Nothing. So I will be right back. I have a lash application video if you guys want to check that out. Alright guys, so my lashes are now on. And we are going to finish off the eyes by doing the lower lash line. I'm just going to take the bold shade again, our original crease color. And just on an angled brush, we are just going to apply this to our lower lash line. And last but not least, we are going to do lip color. Alright everybody, so that is it for today's tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. I think this look is super fun for any special fun occasion or event that you might have. Or like today, for me, it's just a Monday, but why not? If I could wear diamond liner every day, I totally would. So if you guys enjoyed this video, then be sure to give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe so you can see more videos from me in the future. And we will see you all again very soon. Bye everyone! So to set the eyeshadow, or to set the concealer, can you tell I haven't filmed in 2 weeks? Alright. Ma, ma, ma. A little High School Musical throwback for you. So, first we are going, not first because we already did a step. Oh my god, it's gonna be one of those days.
Hey everybody. See ya. Hope you're enjoying the vid.